Hello, everybody. What's going on? Hey. How are you all doing? What's up? How are you all doing? I'm so excited about this live stream because this is not necessarily a business live. This is about being like things you should do to get to your next level. Okay, so this is going to be a different live for me. Hopefully you all like this type of content. I guess you can call this lifestyle content. That's pretty much what today is going to be about. I typically talk about this stuff with my friends and like clients and like homegirls and buddies and my husband, but I don't think I've ever like talked about this in a public setting. So I think this is a good conversation to have. And the reason I want to have this conversation is because I feel like a lot of people are going to be stepping into their next level. And there were some things that I did to really get me to a place of accepting my next level. Because you can get to a new level and not even know how to operate in it, how to step into it, how to own it. And so that's what I want to talk about. People typically try to talk about these. Excuse me. Can you bring me some water, babe? People typically try to talk about these conversations in a mastermind type setting, or, you know, it's more of an elite conversation, if you will. And so this is something you're not privy to if you're not operating in that space. And it's something that you're not privy to if you're not investing already in that space. And so as someone who has not inherited a ton of money, who has not come into wealth, I did not grow up being given money, or I didn't grow up, having good credit. And so I think it's important for me to kind of share some habits, some things that I've done to really help me accept my next level. Because when you are getting into your next level, there are a lot of things that people don't talk to you about. There's a lot of stuff you have to learn on your own. And there's a lot of guilt that comes with your next level. And so I think that this would be a fresh, different perspective of type of content that I typically don't create. And so I do want to begin to create more content like this, because I feel like this is a conversation and a narrative that we need to have. So if you're here for it, just put "oh yeah" in the chat. Just put "oh yeah" in the chat if you want to have this conversation. So we're going to be talking about how to accept your next level in life. That's what this is. That's what this conversation is about. And so before we talk about next level, right? Before we talk about next level, and let me introduce myself. Some of you all may or may not know who I am. So my name is Audria Richmond. I'm a marketing and launch strategist. I work directly with my clients to teach them how to build uncloned brands and launch profitable marketing campaigns. I'm also the CEO of UnCloned Media. I have published multiple books. My most recent book, UnCloned Marketing. So I'm the girl you come to when you want to kill it with your market, get clients and customers, and, again, build an uncloned brand. So if you're interested in working with me, you can click the link in my bio to grab one of our new uncloned marketing systems, or you can purchase one of my books. So I wanted to put that out there before we get into the content. Again, I really want this to be lifestyle oriented. Okay. Okay. I still need some water to drink. You can grab some. I think it's probably next to on my side of the bed. But anyway, thank you all to everyone who purchased a badge. What else do I want y'all to know? I think that's it. Okay. So let's get into it. All right. Let me also say this. When I get passionate about a topic, I get excited. I talk louder. You may hear me cuss or something like that. So if you're easily offended, you can go ahead and get gone. I'm just giving you a little warning before we get going. So you might hear me cuss. You might see me get super excited. I might be a little country. I might say mang and things. So I just want to let you know, okay? I just want to let you know, okay? I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and so you might get a little hood thing going on, okay? So I just want to let you know. All right. So Also invite your friends. Okay. If you have a friend and y'all on a journey to get into your next level, and you really want to be able to unlock different things in your life, you want to be able to do different things, this is a live stream that everybody you know need to be here. Okay. So if y'all can tag some people in the chat, that would be dope. That'd be great. Okay. So I gave you the warning. I set the live stream up. So let's get to it. All right. So I was born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee. At the time of this recording, I am 35 years old. I will be 36 in July. I was born on July 20th. Okay. I know you're like, why is she giving us like this history story? I think it's important for you to know. Growing up in Memphis, I had family. You haven't been sending out your message. Yeah, look, I've been on it. Are you on the text message list? Because I've been sending it to everybody on the text message list. So not sure if you're not getting it or whatnot. Okay. So I wanted to give you all, also, if you have any questions, use the Q&A box. So definitely do that. Okay. So now getting into all of that, I went to high school. Once I went to high school, I ended up going to a technical college called ITT Tech. And then from there, I did not finish ITT Tech. All of my jobs have been like, what do you call it? I guess you can say people with no degree type jobs, I guess. I don't know. But I really haven't had any like luxurious job. My last job that was like a big deal was I was a marketing manager at a mega church, and I was also a flight attendant. And both of those jobs were like full time. Okay. I'm trying to set this up so you can kind of understand how we got here. Okay. So the very first job I ever had was I was working at a bookstore for a college in Memphis. So the University of Memphis has like a bookstore that you can work at. I worked there for like a week. I don't think it counts, but hey, I worked there. My next job was Kroger. Everyone in my family worked at Kroger. All my siblings have worked at Kroger. All of my brother worked at Kroger. My sister worked at Kroger. My mama was a manager at Kroger. And so we was about that grocery life for a long time. Okay. So worked at Kroger. Then, if you all don't know, FedEx is based and headquartered in Memphis, Tennessee. So I worked at FedEx in the hub. So you have FedEx corporate, which is the corporate office, and then you have FedEx hub, where if you was to ship a package, we worked on the hub to actually ship things out, right? So I worked at FedEx hub. Okay. Now, worked there. My next job after that was working at Best Buy. I worked at Office Depot for like a week. And then right after that, I ended up working at, becoming a flight attendant. And then I became a marketing manager. And now I've been doing entrepreneurship pretty much ever since then. Out of all of those jobs, I always made a little bit more no matter where I went. So when I was working at Kroger, I was making like, I don't know, $9, $8, something like that per hour. Then from there, I started making like 10, which was like, if you can make $10 an hour, you was killing it. Then from $10 an hour, I think when I became a flight attendant, I was making like $15 an hour, $20 an hour, which was a lot of money. Okay. So I definitely I don't want to downplay like, $20 and $15 is not a lot of money, because it is, right? So I was getting paid like $15, $20. And then when I was a marketing manager at the church, I had a marketing position and I was on salary. So I was making, my salary was for $45K. So what's that? 45,000 divided by 12. That's $3,750. Taxes out. You get my drift, right? So that's pretty much what I made when I was working at the mega church as a marketing manager. So once I left that job, I never made more than 45, okay, ever in life. And even when I had that job, it was only for like 3 months. So I didn't even really get to experience the benefits of having a, almost $50,000 salary. I didn't know what that felt like because I didn't work there long enough. Does that make sense? Like, I only worked there for like, 3-4 months. So really I only made let's see, 3750 times 4, 15 grand, throughout my duration of working there. So I don't think I got to feel what it was like to even have a job of that magnitude that paid that kind of money. So again, the other jobs that I had when I was working at like Best Buy and all of the other companies, I stayed there for like 2 years. And so I was used to getting like, some money every now and again, right? So I want to set that up because during that time, I had credit cards that I got from college. When you about to go to college, they'll give you any, and I wouldn't even call it college. When I was in technical school, I had got student loans, and I ended up getting, how they give you these credit cards. And then I got the credit card because I didn't know about financial literacy or any of that. I maxed the shit out those cards, and the rest was history. Okay. So I didn't know nothing about credit. And then I would say like close to in my early 20s, I got tired of like not getting approved for anything. Like I'm sick of this shit. Like I can't get approved for nothing to save my life. So I learned how to repair my credit. And I ended up fixing my credit and get things off of my, I guess you could say how to, okay, I was trying to make sure I read this correctly. Okay, let me stay focused. So I started fixing my credit, and I was able to get my first car off the lot, which was a Volkswagen. So I was super excited about that. But then again, because I didn't know about money management, how to manage credit cards, none of that, I ended up, getting my car repoed and a whole bunch of other shit. So it's not even about fixing your credit. Because look, I got credit, didn't know what to do with it, fucked it up, turned around, fixed my credit, got credit again, fucked it up. So this is my third attempt at quote unquote working on my credit and fixing my credit. And I've been working on my credit since 2019. And I'm happy to report that all of my credit scores are in the 700s, which is super dope. I can get approved for personal things as well as things for my business. So things can change. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. That's the whole point of what I was saying just now. Like things can change. Your credit can get better. Things can improve. Okay. Now, once you start making money, okay, in your business, okay, once you start making money in your business, there's a lot of things that people don't tell you. Okay. Like number one, you in a different tax bracket off the rip. The next thing people don't tell you is like how to properly pay for taxes, how to pay for people. How do you pay contractors? What is a 1099? How do you 1099 people? How do you, they don't talk about contracts or copyrights or trademarks or business contracts. There's a lot of business shit that you don't learn until you either got burned or until you want to get to another level, right? And so for the past, let's just say for the past 5 years, I just been so focused on being legit as a business, being legit as a company, working on different things, learning how to pay for different things, really just understanding the system, the game, if you will, because all of this shit is a system. Okay. It's a system. It's a game. And the less you know about it, the more you get taken advantage of. And the more you know about it, the more you get to gain up. Right. And when you begin to go into your next level, you begin to make more money than you need. Okay. You begin to make more money than you need. And when you make more money than you need, you either know how to manage it, you know how to lose it. Let me say that again. When you make more money than what you need, you either know how to manage it or you know how to lose it. Okay? That's just the end of that's why when you see some people, they get their income tax and then they go and spend on, and it used to be me. Like I ain't throwing no shade at nobody, but when you know better, you do better. But there was a time where I would get my income tax check and I would go and buy clothes or go and buy stuff that really couldn't help me. And it wasn't until I ended up getting my tax return in 2008, 9, where I actually took that money and invested in a camera. And then that's what I learned that I can flip my income tax money. Like that was one of the things that I was learning. Like, oh shit, like I can actually take my income tax money and flip it and actually make money, right? So I want to make sure that you all getting what I'm putting down, because we're about to go, the next couple of things I'm about to say is all mindset. Okay? It's all mindset. There were two things that I did off the rip unconsciously that changed my life. Okay? And again, I want to have this conversation because a lot of people online like to really stunt in front. Like, oh, I woke up like this. I woke up with money. I woke up knowing how to manage money. I woke up knowing how to deal with employees and hire and fire people. I woke up learning how to be a leader. I woke up knowing how to not get burned in business. And all of those people who are not telling you the truth are just straight up fucking lying. Just keeping it a buck with you. Okay? And so for me, there's a lot of things that I didn't know, and I didn't have a lot of people that I could reach out to or ask for help. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm about to do this next level thing. So when you're dealing with a lot of low level people who ain't living up their life, they're not doing anything, they're not investing, they're not doing nothing with their life, they're always complaining about money, they ain't never got money, they always looking at you like you doing more than that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you have, like, ooh. Sometimes when you're going into your next level, it can feel lonely as fuck. Because if you're the only person in your life or your family who has made a conscious decision to want more, you begin to be talked about. Like, oh, you must think you better than me, or you must think this and you must think that. And it's sometimes you can begin to have survivor's remorse, where you feel like, man, I probably should go back and do this and this and this. Or, man, I maybe should go and try to help this and this and this. And, like, the truth is, there were a lot of people that I tried to bring along with me who didn't give a damn about nothing I was saying. Like, 4 or 5 years ago, when I was really, like, starting to make a lot of fucking money online, I was trying to tell people, hey, man, you need to read this book. Hey, you need to take this course. Hey, you need to learn this thing. This thing right here is popping off. Like, you need to be a part of this. This a fucking gold rush. Like, you need to be a part of this. You need to, and so every time, and even now, like, oh, I'm getting chills. Even now, I be trying to give people the game for absolutely pennies, and people don't want to do it. I've been telling people about my UnCloned marketing systems, and yes, people have been investing in it, but really, I can't change the game with only 200-300 people buying the system. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. And honestly, when I think about it in that regard, yes, I'm grateful for the people who have invested, but there's a lot more people who be in my DMs who need to buy a system. There's a lot more people who be in my comments talking about, girl, can you help me? I need to learn how to make some money, da 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 da. And then they go to my site and they're like, oh shit, that's $200, it's $300, it's $400. I can't do it. Trust me, I was there. Okay, I know what it's like to not have money. I know what it's like to not be able to afford nothing. I know what it's like to payment plan shit to death. Like, I know, trust me, if anybody know you more intimately, it would be me. I didn't grow up having shit. Okay, everything that you see me have or do or moves that I'm able to make is a direct reflection of what I have learned, what I have acquired, or new spaces that I have went in. You get what I'm saying? And so even to this day, I be trying to put people on game. Hey, read this book. Hey, go and check this out. Hey, go watch this video. Hey, go hire this person. Hey, go do this. And I realized that, like, people have to have the capacity to receive their next level. Okay? People got to have the capacity to do that. And so with that being said, you can't take everybody with you. And the next level ain't for everybody. Let me say that too. Sometimes people been walking past their next level all their life. They've been walking past their next level all their life. They had opportunities after opportunities after opportunities after opportunities. They know some dope people. They are connected to people. They come from money, and they still walking past opportunity, walking past opportunity, walking past opportunity. And sometimes some people truly don't know how to identify opportunity. Like, oh shit, like this is something I need to hop on. Like this is something I need to do. Why? Because a lot of the times people are very skeptical, or they tend to think things are a scam. Like, oh, that's a scam. Oh, how dare she charge that? That's too expensive. I can't believe she charged this, or he charged that, or I can't believe this and that and this and that and this and that. And them be the same people 4 or 5 years ago that don't, 4 or 5 years later, don't have a pot to piss in, don't have no money saved, not doing what you need to do to take care of life, you're not living the life you want, them be the main people. You know what I mean? And so that's why you can't listen to everybody. You have to make sure that the people that you are listening to are the people who are moving in the direction you want to go. Period. Right? Like, those are the people you need to be paying attention to. You don't need to be taking advice from somebody who, for instance, we just spent a shit ton of money in China. Okay? Like, high 5 figures. And when I decided to spend that money, there was only like 2-3 people I know who had already come before me and done that. Okay? There was only 2 to 3 people who had already came before me and had done that. They know what it's like to buy a fucking container full of products and stuff, right? They know about freight forwarding. They know about, vessels and shipments and logistics. A lot of that shit that you will not ever learn in a school book, okay? Period. Like, a lot of this stuff is not meant to be taught, right? Like, to go and deal directly with the manufacturer and learn how to get logistics and learn how to get a container and learn how to get a shipment to America. And then once you get it, my homegirl Pamela Booker, she's on here. She's helping us by giving us space for our stuff. And the cool thing about that, there was stuff that I didn't even know. Like, hey, make sure that they put your stuff on a pallet. Because you don't want the truck to come here with a bunch of boxes, right? Like, make sure you do this because you want to make sure this and this and this. And then I've been working with my homegirl, Jelana, who owns the brand China Connect. And she's been like, look, make sure you sign this type of paperwork. Make sure you do this. Make sure you know what I mean? But again, if you are not expanding, you're not going to meet people who on a whole nother level. That's just that on that. That's just a fact. So if you're not moving at a next level, you won't even have the ability to meet people that's on. Let me say this. Nobody wants to partner with people who are not doing shit. I'm just be blunt. Like, if you're not doing nothing, you're not making any moves, you're making a lot of excuses, you're not being accountable, you're not doing what you say you're gonna do. Don't nobody want to hang out with you. I don't want them kind of friends. Every friend that I have is moving and grooving in some capacity. They doing something major or big. You get what I'm saying? And so a lot of the times when you are, moving into your next level, there's certain relationships, access you will never unlock because you operate at a low vibration, a low energy. And so because you're operating at a low vibration, a low energy, it's going to be extremely hard to attract people who are already moving and grooving, because when somebody already moving and grooving, they're already on the fucking train. They already got their train rolling. You know what I mean? And so because they already got their train rolling, your ass better know how to jump on that bitch and keep it moving too. Because the thing about hopping on a train, that have you ever seen those like Western movies or some cool ass movie where the train is going and the people learn how to fucking hijack the train? You don't never seen them bring them trains to a halt, right? Them trains be gone. So if your ass don't know how to jump on and be a part of that motherfucking ride, you ain't gonna be able to ride, baby. You gonna get your ass ran over, or you ain't gonna be able to catch it, or you're not gonna be moving fast enough to actually jump on that junk. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna fall the fuck off that junk. So when you are meeting somebody who already moving and grooving, they ain't got time to be like, yeah, girl, let me slow down my choo-choo train to let you get on. Then fuck that. You better look. Have you ever seen somebody hijack a train? Bruh, them folk be gunning, okay? That's the kind of energy you need to bring to somebody that's already moving and grooving. Ain't nobody's going to slow down the train for you, okay? No one is about to stop the train for you. Your ass better jump on, catch wind with that momentum, and move along and do what you need to do. Are y'all getting what I'm putting down? Just put yes in the chat, okay? Are y'all getting what I'm putting down? Please put yes in the chat. Because I think it's important for us to understand what's required. Because a lot of the times you all always say, I would love to have a friend like that. I wish this person would be my friend. I wish I could have a friend like Audria. Having a friend like Audria, or having a friend like Pam, or having a friend like any other quote unquote influencer that you see, typically you will notice that it's not that they're trying to be picky about who they want to be friends with. It's about them picking people who already got momentum. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Like, I hope y'all not getting offended by what I'm saying, but really taking heed to it. If you want to be a person who can roll with certain people, you got to be investing at that level. You have to know what it's like to put $50,000 to $100,000 on a project. Like, some people can't even conceptualize that. Like, damn, like, what? You spend what? Because they don't even want to spend $50 on a damn course. So if I'm over here with $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 energy, and you over here with this weak ass $50 energy, like, oh my God, $50, oh my God, I can't buy that. Oh, get the fuck away from me. Just, that's not the same energy. That's not the same conversation. That's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. And if you all understand that, right, then you can begin to establish really stellar relationships. You can really begin to be on another level. You have to invest at the level you want to operate. And you cannot have $1 million energy with $100 investments. It's just not going to happen. Period. It's an energy thing. Period. Like, you know, I don't hang out with Debbie Downers. You know, always, oh my God, I don't know how to do this. Oh my God, I don't know how to use Canva. Like, the people I hang out with are solution oriented, right? The people I hang out with are solution oriented. They know how to figure this shit out. They're not beating their head against the wall. They're not on Google trying to figure it out by themselves. They understand the game, right? The game is, if I don't know somebody, let me pay somebody who know it. The game is, if I can't afford something, what do I need to create in order to actually get it? That's a whole nother level of thinking than to automatically go into, I can't afford it, and then you don't know how to be resourceful. That's a different type of, that's like a victim type of mentality. Like, oh, woe is me. I got this going on. I got this. Like, that's a whole nother energy. Okay. And so the things that I'm about to go over are things that I have done to accept my next level. Because again, when you start making money and you start moving a little bit different and you start working on different things, you have to understand that, like, you can't do stuff that's like, you have to do stuff that challenges your mind. That's the best way to put it. Like, you cannot continue to do things. You can't have poor habits with money. I mean, you can. It's not going to get you far. But if you're talking about multiplying your next level, there's certain moves you have to make. There's certain activities you have to do. There's certain things you have to do in order to really, truly step into that. And it's one of those things that you have to consistently do. These are not one-time events. The things I'm about to say are not one-time events. You have to do it enough until it becomes your regular life. Right? Because you got to think about it like this. I've been poor longer than I've had money. Think about that. I'm 36 years. I'm about to be 36 in July. I'm 35 years old. So that means so if I've only accumulated money in the past, let's just say 7 years, right? That's 7 years. So what? That means I was broke for 31 years? 30, hold up. Don't come for me. Yes, I'm using a calculator. 35 take away 7, 28 years. So that means I was broke for 28 years. Think about that. Because I asked my husband, when did we get married? How old was I when I got married? And when I married my husband, you said I was what? 28, babe? 28 or 7? So for all of that time, I didn't know nothing about money. I didn't know nothing about credit. I didn't know about saving money. I didn't know shit about shit. Okay? And let me say this. Knowledge and investing in yourself will quantum leap your situation. Let me say that again. Knowledge and information will quantum leap your situation. I'm going to say that one more time. Knowledge and information will quantum leap your situation. So you mean to tell me, yes, I was broke, didn't have money for 28 years, but the first year I came online, I made $100,000. Shocked me, rocked me to my core. Why? I got new information, right? That changed my situation. I had got new content. I started watching new videos. I started applying the things that I was learning. I started reading books. I'm like, shit, this is crazy. And guess what happened? I got hungry for more knowledge. I said, shit, if I read one book and it changed my life, shit, let me read two. If I took one course that changed the game for me, let me buy 2 courses. If I joined one program and it changed the game, shit, let me join 3. And as you know, literally, my situation started fucking quantum leaping. I was like, shit. I was like in the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? I was leaping from like situation to situation. I was growing faster than most of my peers. Why? Because I was willing to acquire new information and I was willing to invest, which changed my situation. If I look at the common denominator of all the people who are still at the same level than where I used to see them, you will know for a fact that they have not acquired any new information and are not investing. I kid you not. I guarantee you, anybody, when I say anybody that I have tried to literally bring along or bring to the next level or whatever the case may be, you will know that they still don't want to read books. They still don't want to buy courses. They still don't want to hire no coaching consultant. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the common denominator, right? So once you start acquiring this new information, and once you start learning all of the new things, you will start to have momentum and you will begin to start quantum leaping into your next level. Now, once you get to your next level, you got to know how to move and groove in your next level. Period. You got to know how to move and groove. And sometimes if you haven't changed your mind and have worked on your personal development, you will not be able to really receive your new wealth. You won't be able to receive your new relationships. Let me give you an example. I used to say all the time, I don't have female friends. Females don't like me. I used to say that bullshit. If you hear anybody say that, they got some shit they need to work on. Why? Because that used to be me. Like, I don't have no female friends. I don't do the whole, female thing. Like, I don't have female friends. It's just me, I and God and my husband. That bullshit. And then one day I was like, you know what? I do want friends. I do want friends. And so I started being the friend that I wanted to receive. Does that make sense? And so that meant that every person, when I say this the first time in my life where I legit love every person every person I talk to on a daily, everybody that I have a relationship with, everybody that I interact with, I absolute fucking love. Why? Because I was willing to receive these types of relationships. Sometimes you will block your blessings by the stupid shit you say. Real talk. Sometimes you will literally block your blessings from the stupid shit you say. I used to be that person that be like, I ain't finna buy that. I can just learn that for free. I'm not finna buy that. I'm finna learn this for free. Like, next thing I know, this stupid shit got me doing DIY shit in my business, and I'm just not realizing, damn you, bro, you need to hire some folks. Okay? This whole, I can do it for free. I can do it. That shit keeps you small. That shit keeps you, you don't get to grow. You don't get to do this next level shit. So, like, like, you would be so, if you would slow your brain down, right? If you would slow your brain down, if you would slow down the things that you're saying and the things you're constantly putting over your life, you will realize some of your problems. You will realize some of your problems instantly. It's some stuff you saying right now that's so stupid that's keeping you small and broke. Okay, you know what it is. I ain't got to tell you. You know what it is. And so this list I'm about to go through is all the things that I have done to either accept my new level or to make my new level normal. Okay, so I'm about to go over this list. Hopefully you have a notebook. Okay, hopefully you have a notebook. If not, you can go to our site and buy some notebooks. We're about to add these 3 new notebooks to our shop. I'm going to show you. I'm about to go over quite a few things. Let me see. Let me number this instead of bullet points so I can tell you. So we're about to go over 14 things that you can do. Okay. It's going to be, I'm going to go over 14 things that you can do to accept your new level or make your new level normal. Okay. So we got 3 new notebooks we're about to add to the shop. One is called Yes, I'm Extra. If you know what I mean. The next one we have is Millionaire in the Making. All of these will be available in my shop later today. And then this one is It's Winning Season. Okay. All right. So I'm about to go over 14 things that you can do to accept your next level or make your new level normal. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Because you got to keep in mind, I've been broke longer than I've had money. And so if I want to normalize this level I'm on right now, there are certain habits and certain things that I have to do to disrupt my broke mindset. Like, no, you're not broke, Audria. You will never be broke a day in your life. That's what I had to tell myself, because someone just said, I'm scared I'm gonna be homeless. I used to operate from that place. And so what the things that I say now is, instead of saying I'm scared of being homeless, I tell myself I will never be broke a day in my life. You know too much. You have acquired way too much knowledge. You're doing what you need to do, so on and so forth, right? So with that being said, I tell myself now, you will never be broke a day in your life. So because I tell myself that, money always come to me. Always. Like clockwork. Obviously, I'm doing great work in the world, but you have to begin to reverse the negatives and turn them into positives, whatever that may be for you, right? All right, so let's get over it. So let me also say this. The things I'm about to go over, they're not in any order, okay? They're not in any order. So these were just things that I was just typing. I was like, I did this, I did this, I did this. And so let me just say this. And if something that I say comes up that you know is you, just put it in the chat. Put down what the thing is. Okay, so get your notebook out. Okay, get your notebook out and let's take some notes. All right. Excuse me. The first thing is buy a first class ticket. Put me in the chat if you have never never flew on a plane and or first class. Okay, let's just go with first class. You never bought a first class ticket. You've always bought comfort or coach. Let me know. Just put me in the chat. If you want to challenge your next level, okay, if you want to challenge your next level, the next time you can afford it, fly first class. Okay, the next time that you can afford it, I want you to fly first class. Let me tell you why. When you're in coach, you have to buy everything. You have to buy, check bags. Well, I fly Delta. So when I used to fly coach, and I still fly coach, like I'm not anti-coach, but I'm just saying it's a fucking different experience. And when you fly, you have to pay for your check bags. You have to pay for certain things, right? And so, but when you're in first class, there's a lot of perks that come with first class. Number 1, you get to board first. And number 2, you get to get off first. And your check bags, your bags are free to be checked. And you get alcohol and some other shit. Like, it's crazy. So if you've never, ever, flown first class, that shit will take you to a whole nother level. Okay? Okay? Like this should take you to a whole nother level. So, number 1, buy a first class ticket. All right? Number 1, buy a first class ticket. Number 2, fix your credit. Okay? Number 2, fix your credit. Like, come on. Look, when I tell you, I was like, back in the day when I was young and dumb, I'd be like, I don't need no credit. I pay cash. How many I'll pay cash people we got on this moment? I don't need credit. Credit Credit for rich people. Credit is for la la la. Like, fill in the blank with your dumb ass excuse. Let me tell you something. Fix your fucking credit. There's nothing more embarrassing. Let me say something. I would rather you have credit you don't need than credit you can't get. Okay? I would rather you have credit you don't need than credit you can't get. You never know what situation that will require credit for you to be able to get yourself out of a bad situation, right? It's crazy to me that when I was broke, I couldn't get approved for shit. Like, I couldn't get approved for a goddamn thing. But now that I'm working on my credit and I'm able to get, like, now that I'm making money, I'm like, damn, I'm getting approved for everything. Like, yes, you've been approved for that. Yeah, you've been approved for that. Congratulations, Audria. We're sending you a card. I'm getting offers after offers after offers in the mail. I'm like, God damn. Like, I went from, y'all gonna feel this. I went from receiving collection letters to offer letters, baby. Okay? Your girl went from getting collection letters to offer letters. Okay, baby. I'm talking about, it's a different feeling. It's a different vibe. Okay? It's a different vibe when you go from getting all these damn collections and, hey, we finna come and get your ass, and hey, we about to sue you, motherfucker. Like, to go from that to like, hello, Audria, you've been pre-approved for da-da-da. You've been pre-approved for this. You've been pre-approved for that. I'm like, shit. Calling up the hotline number like, hello, Audria Richmond, what's up? Oh, you need my invite? You need my invite code? Got it. Yeah, it is 4567. Yeah, 247. Yeah, I'm Audrey. Yes, me. Yeah, I'm Audria Richmond. Yeah, I got your offer. I want to accept the invite. Okay, well, give us your social. Blah blah blah. So give them my social. Then they hit you with the, you've been approved. Your car will be in the mail. Coming to you soon. I'm like, shit. Okay, shit. You can't tell me nothing. I'm like, approved. Hey, you remember like Janet Jackson song, Control? I be like, approved. I mean, lit as hell. But anyway, fix your credit, all right? That's number 2. All right? That's number 2. Number 3, establish business credit. Now, I got to shout out my homegirl, 6-figure spot chick. She's the first person that, you know how you hear about something you should be doing, but you got that one person that be on your ass, like everything they do, everything they talk about, they all about like 6-figure spot chick. She all about business credit. She's probably the only leader that I have seen that was like on her community's ass. Like, hey, you need to go and get business credit. You need to get business credit. You need to get business credit. You need to get business credit. Like, I'm like, shit. And so I began to take it more seriously. And then obviously, there's some other people that I learned from. But like, Candace, she be like, if you in the spa industry and so on and so forth, check out 6-figure spy chick here on Instagram. Make sure y'all tag her. But like, she's the only person that I know that was like, before all of the other business credit gurus came about, she was the only person who was like, I don't know, it was something about her delivery. Like, she was so adamant about her community really learning how to use business credit and get business credit and leverage business credit. So shout out to 6-figure spot chick. So because of her, I got approved for like my first business credit card. Let me see if I can find it. All right, let me show y'all. Yeah, your girl got her own wallet. She got her own branded wallet. You don't want none. You ain't got these. Hey, let me stop. So the very first business credit card I got was, I got so many damn cards, it's ridiculous. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, once you start getting approved for shit, like, I'm like that old lady now that with all of the damn shit. So let me cover this up. All right. Okay. So once you like was on us, right? This was the first card I got approved for. The American Express, like blue card, blue business cash card. Like this the card I got approved for. And then after that, I started getting approved for all type of shit. I was like, God damn. I got approved for like American Express Platinum, Gold, Delta Reserve, like all type of shit. So this shit is crazy. But this was my very first business credit card. I got it approved. When I initially got approved, it was for $2,000. It's now up to $6,000. So just want to let y'all know that like this is it. Okay, so establish you some business credit. Okay, that's number 3. We got 14. I told y'all we was gonna be here. Tag some people. Okay, if you're getting value from this live stream, don't be stingy. Tag some people that should be here. Also, if you would like to learn how to work with me, check out our shop. Grab a book. Grab an UnCloned marketing system. Just so you know, the UnCloned marketing systems go off sale on February 18th. Okay, so if you have not got your UnCloned market, I'm not going to go into what they are because I got plenty of videos, posts, and stuff on my page. But if you have not got your UnCloned marketing system, you can learn more about them by clicking the link in my bio. We got plenty of videos. We got plenty of content on there. I'm not going to cover that. But if you want to learn how to work with me, check that out. Okay, so number 1 was buy first class ticket. Number two was fix your credit. Number 3 is establish business credit. The next one is vacation for a week or more, right? How many of you all are like used to going out of town for like Friday and Saturday? Like, oh, I'm going out of town. I'm going on vacation for, 2 days. 2-day, 3-day vacations are cool. But like when you can go somewhere and be gone for like a week, 2 weeks, that's next level. Okay. So try to vacation for a week or more. Okay. Try to vacation for a week or more. Number 5. Okay. Pay for something expensive in full. Okay. Now for me, that was a course back in the day. Like my very first expensive thing was $2,000. I had bought a course for $2,000. It was really $2,100 to be exact. And so when I bought that expensive thing, I didn't necessarily pay for that in full, but like that was my first expensive purchase. But then my most pay in full expensive purchase was my Lexus truck outside of my UnCloned marketing system. That was a lot of money we had to put up as well. But like my truck, my Lexus truck, I made a post on this. If you go to the beginning of my page of 2021, I went to Lexus and I bought my truck cash. Okay, that was like $35,000. Went to Lexus dealership, picked out my truck, paid for it. It was only 2 years old at the time, 2 or 3 years old at the time. And so my truck, my Lexus truck, I got the what do you call it? The car documents. I forgot. It's not what y'all call it? The title. Okay. All my life, out of all the cars I've ever had, I never had the title to my car. Okay. And so some people would say, oh, that's dumb. Don't buy a car. Buy whatever the fuck you want. Let me say that. Okay. Let me say that. Buy whatever you want. I'm sick of folks telling people what they should and shouldn't do and what they should and shouldn't buy and what they should and shouldn't spend their money on. Buy whatever the fuck you want. For me, it was, I wanted to experience what it was like to go to the dealership and pay for a car and not have a car note. And it be a nice car. And it be a car that don't fucking break. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted that experience. I wanted to finally go to a better dealership. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was so used to going to them fucking, the tote the note places where you go, they carry the car, the note and all that shit. Like one of those high, where they overtax your ass. Like, all my life, I was so used to going to those types of dealerships. So to be able to go to a Lexus dealership, buy a truck, pay for it cash, changed my fucking mindset. And it changed my life. Okay. So for me, number 5 is pay for something expensive in full. That was my most expensive purchase. And it changed my life to be able to go to the bank and say, hey, I would like to withdraw $35,000. And to be able to go to the dealership and say, I want that one. And for them to try to talk me into a 60-month lease, a 60-month situation, I just bought my truck. I own the bitch outright. I can do whatever I want with the motherfucker. Right? I can change the colors. I can do whatever. Right? So I'm just like, it will change your mind. So number 5 is pay for something expensive in full. It could be, This is my second luxury bag. Okay, I own this Fenty bag, and then I also have the Louis Vuitton bag. So, it could for you is to go and buy a expensive handbag. It could be, paying for that trip. I just talked about that vacation and paying for that in full. Whatever that is for you, you have to do something that disrupts your mindset. Because if you don't do something that disrupts your mindset, you're going to always say stuff like, for instance, let's turn all of these into a negative real quick so I can demonstrate my point. You'll say something like, why I need to buy first class? Why I need to spend all that money just to sit in the front? That's stupid. So because of that stupid ass thought, you will never buy first class. The second thing, I said fix your credit. You would be like, oh, well, I don't need to fix my credit. I just pay cash for everything. That's another stupid ass thought that keeps us broke and stuck. Number 3, establish business credit. I don't need business credit. I'll just pay cash. I'll just use my personal credit. My personal credit is good. Like, it's certain things you won't do because of what you've been taught and how we've been indoctrinated to do dumb shit. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So when we talk about like accepting your new level and getting into your next level, you really have to understand, what are these thought patterns that's keeping me broke? What are these thought patterns that's keeping me not making moves? Because at the end of the day, you're going to keep doing things that's going to keep you small, that's going to keep you broke, and it's going to keep you trapped in a situation where you can't really do what you need to do. Am I making sense right now? Just put yes in the chat if you get what I'm putting down. All right. So number 1, we're talking about 14 things you can do to accept your new level or to make your new level normal. Right. Number 1 was buy first class. Again, these are not in any order. OK. Number 1 is buy first class ticket. Number 2 is fix your credit. Number 3 is establish business credit. Number 4 is vacation for a week or more. 5 is pay for something expensive in full. So that's where we stopped at number 5. OK. Number 6, pay your debts. Okay, pay your debts. Pay your debts. Okay, pay that old ass bill. The people that's hunting your ass. I'm not saying pay collections. That's a whole nother thing. I'm not a credit expert, but handle your debts. Let me just say that. Handle your debts. If it's some stuff that you got the money for, that you know that you can pay for, like, come on, okay. Come on, all right. So just pay some debt off, okay. Handle your debts. Be responsible, right? Let me tell you why you want to pay your debts. I used to be that person that did not pay my bills. I'm not even going to lie. I used to be that person that let shit default, let it go into collections. Again, when you don't know better, you do dumb shit, okay? And then I would wonder when people would work with me, they wouldn't pay me. And they wouldn't pay the stuff that I'm telling them. You know what I mean? I would have issues with clients doing the same thing to me, defaulting on me needing having to threaten to put people in collections. And so the energy you put out is the energy you receive. So if you're a person that don't pay your debts, or don't pay people, or you don't pay people fair, or you don't pay people on time, or whatever the case may be, that shit will haunt you. It will show up in your business, and your clients will begin to do that shit to you. So you want to make sure that you're paying off your debts because, 1, you're a responsible adult. And number 2, you want to honor your commitments. Just like you would want someone to honor your the commitments to you. I know this is probably not a sexy tip, but this I promise you're going to feel good when you can pay people, because then you feel better when you need to get paid, right? So just wanted to say that. So pay off your debt. Number 7. This is more on the giving end, but pay off something for someone else. Who do you know that you could help and pay off the debt and they would appreciate it, right? Don't do this for somebody who ain't going to appreciate it, or somebody who's entitled, but who can you help pay for something? Could you pay for someone's light bill? Could you pay when you do this, sometimes when you do, which package should I buy first from your site? I would buy offers and lunch at the very least. If you don't buy nothing else, at least get those 2 systems. Okay. I'm not saying pay off something for somebody you know. Typically when you do that shit for somebody you know, they don't appreciate it. They kind of feel entitled to it. Like, oh, you're supposed to do that. I'm your mama. I'm your daddy. I'm your, I'm your cousin. I'm your I'm your you fill in the blank, right? Like people who know you feel entitled to you doing something like that. If I was to call somebody in my family like, hey man, I want to pay your light bill, Thank you, cuz. Next month, hey man, can you pay my, I'm not trying to create habits, right? Like, I'm not trying to create like a bad synergy, right? Like, either donate your money to like a nonprofit and let them do it, but like, pay something, do something nice for somebody, right? With no expectation in return, and typically do it with somebody that's not close to you, because we've all been that person that do some nice dope shit for a family member or somebody we know, and they don't appreciate that shit. So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about some random person you don't know that you know for a fact would appreciate it. The next one, this is number 8. Buy VIP tickets. Okay. I know them VIP tickets be hidden, okay? And I'm not talking about from these, I had to catch my tongue. I was about to say something like, don't say that, Audria, don't say that. Ooh, I'm so glad I caught myself. I'm so glad I caught myself. Let me rephrase this. Can you offer, I don't do any discounts on our signature programs. Publishing Like a Pro will never, ever be discounted. Okay, but number 8, buy VIP tickets. But I'm not talking about I'm not talking about any VIP tickets. Okay, like, you know, we bought VIP tickets to like a concert or you know, what's that? It's a show that comes in town all the time. Circus du Soleil. You know, something like that. Like buy a buy like a VIP ticket to something dope, right? So a VIP ticket to a quality conference, a quality event, not a hyped up everybody and their cousin, the same people on repeat type VIP ticket. But I'm talking about something that's experiential where there's a complete difference from that. Okay. Yes, that is really good that you did that about buying a person's groceries. Let me see. Where we at? Okay, number 8. Number 9. Let me also say this. This wasn't on the list, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it here. Pay people's rates. Okay. Pay people's rates. Whatever people charge, pay people's rates. Do not try to nickel and dime people. Okay. Do not try to nickel and dime people. This wasn't on the list, but I'm adding it to the list. I'm gonna put it right after buy VIP tickets. I'm gonna put this right behind that. Okay. Okay. Pay people's rates. Why am I saying that? If you want someone to pay your rate, you need to pay other people's rates. If you don't want people to discount your stuff, don't discount other people's stuff. Okay. Pay people's rates. I don't give a shit what it is. I don't care if you can or can't afford it. That's more of a personal problem than the service provider, right? So pay people's rates. You get so much further in life paying people's rates. When I reach out to someone, I don't never be like, hey, fuck with your girl. For what? Why? This person has to operate a business. Why am I asking for a discount? This is not Walmart. This is not Target. This is not clearance. This is not that. Pay people's rates. Okay. Okay. Carrying on. Number 8, buy VIP tickets. Number 9, pay people's rates. 10. Okay. Purchase exclusive items. It's something that's so unique about buying something you can't always purchase, right? Like, for instance, if there's an exclusive shoe, I'm trying to see if it's something. I'm always buying exclusive shit. I'm trying to think of something I didn't purchase that you can't buy no more. I can't think of nothing right now. If it ever come to me, I'll tell y'all. But like, buy something exclusive. Something that, you know, like, man, if I own this, no one else will be able to own this. Like, I need to own this. So buying something exclusive. That could be a piece of artwork. Buying artwork that no one else will be able to get. It could be, I know for us, we buy stuff all the time that like go on sale and they're only gonna make 20, or they're only gonna make 30, or they're only gonna make 40. Like, doing something like that always like make you feel some kind of way, because it's like, it makes you feel elite and special and next level, you know, this, right? Like, oh shit, I own this. They only make 20 of these, or I got this. They're only going to make 40 of those. Like, we did that with our mystery box. Like, we only made, I want to say 30 of the mystery boxes. I think we ended up making 35, but like, only people who was able to say something about the mystery box are the people who purchased that. Like for our systems. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, buy something exclusive. Give me 1 second. I'm going to take a sip of water. Okay. Excuse me. So number 10 is buy something exclusive. Number 11, pay for access to memberships, communities, and clubs. So if there's like a upper class club that you could be a part of, or something elite where it's only going to be like 20, 30 people, or you got to buy a membership, or you got to pay for something to get into something, that is always dope. A good example of this would be like a golf club, not golf club, but like a what do you call it? A golf club. Is that right? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like paying for exclusive membership or community. And once you be a part of some communities are only invite only, right? So for instance, the American Express card is invite only. You have to spend a certain amount of money with American Express to be invited. That's a card that I would love to get. I would not put the mastermind in that category. The reason I wouldn't put a mastermind in that category, country club. There you go. Thank you. Did I say golf club? Anyway. But country club is what I was saying. But like any type of I wouldn't say mastermind because every mastermind is not elite. Sometimes people have masterminds and they're overly hyped, unorganized, and too goddamn expensive. But if you can find one that's like elite and dope and fire, masterminds could go into that, but that's not necessarily what I'm talking about. I'm talking about something that's more like association, the stuff that you got to do some shit to get into. You know what I mean? Like you got to be indoctrinated, or you got to do something to be a part of. You got to meet certain income brackets. You have to be able to achieve something to be a part of it. Money ain't the only thing to get in. That's probably a good example of that. But pay for access to those types of things because it gives you access to a different type of group of people that you normally wouldn't get access to. Why? Because you all have something in common. You all are like coming together to invest at a certain level. And so you get to experience certain things that other people wouldn't be able to experience by being a part of this elite group. Okay. Number 12, pay for your friends when you go out to eat. Okay. Don't be that person that got the ticket and the ticket comes. It's one ticket and you like shit. All right, here go your ticket. Here go your ticket. Here go your ticket and yours. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Be that friend that be like, you know what, girl? Let me cover that today. Yes, they can get drinks, desserts, and alcohol. Okay? Okay? Yes, they can get a dessert. Yes, they can get appetizer. Okay? Yeah, they might could take something to go. Don't be that person that be like, oh shit, girl, you got a drink? I was gonna cover it, but not today. You got a drink. I cover your nachos. I got that. But girl, you order lobster? Hell no. Don't be that person. Okay? Don't be that person. Don't be the appetizer friend. Okay? Don't be the appetizer friend. Okay? Don't be the appetizer friend, okay? Be the friend who be like, girl, get your appetizer, get your drink, and your dessert, girl. Okay, don't be that only the middle meal friend, okay? I will buy around the meal, okay? You gonna buy all that other shit, but like, don't be that person, okay? Pay for the whole meal sometimes, just saying. Because it don't feel like you did it if you only pay for the middle. You get what I'm saying? Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm just saying, don't be the appetizer friend, okay? Like, girl, you know what? I got you. It's going to make you feel some kind of way. It's something about how I feel when I know I can take care of my friends' meals. Like, yeah, girl, I got that. We good. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. That's number 13. So, number 14. Save some money, okay? Save some real money. Don't be saving like $100. Be like, yeah, I saved $100. Say some shit that's like, damn, I feel proud of myself. Especially if you got bad money habits. Because your girl, once I saved like 10 grand, I was like, ooh, I made it. I'm a responsible adult. When I saved my first 10 grand and I didn't touch it, I didn't buy nothing with it. I didn't try to buy a course. I didn't buy shit with it. I just like, let it sit and look at it like, oh shit. Like it's the best feeling ever. So like save some money. And number 15 is make investments. Buy some shit. Like stop being afraid to buy courses and programs and books and things like that. Now I will say this, find people who you know you can learn from. Those are the people you need to invest in. Don't be investing in people because they popular or they got a big following or people like them. Like, no, you need to be able to make intuitive investments where it's like, oh, this person is legit because they wrote a book, they did this, they've been featured here, they answer my questions, they got good customer service. That's who I want to fuck with, so that's who I'm going to spend my money with. So, make investments. So I'm going to recap the whole list real quick. Number 1, buy a first class ticket. Again, these are not in any order. Number 1, buy a first class ticket. Number 2, fix your credit. Number 3, establish business credit. Number 4, vacation for a week or more. Number 5, pay for something expensive in full. Let me see. Number 6, pay off some debt. Number 7, pay out something for someone. Number 8 is buy VIP tickets. Number 9, pay people's rates. Number 10 is purchase exclusive items. Number 11, pay for access to premium membership communities or clubs. Number 12, pay for your friends' food when going out to eat. Number 13, gift your friends expensive gifts. I don't think I covered that one, but gift your friends expensive gifts. Number 14, save money. And number 15, make investments. Okay? Did you all find some value in today's live stream? I really do hope you did. Thank you to everyone who purchased a badge. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Hey. Thank you for buying a badge. Thank you all for tuning into this live. I wanted to do a lifestyle type of live. Not so much about like, this is how you build a funnel and this is how you get clients and this is how you, so on and so forth. Number 12 is pay for your friends' food when going out to eat. Okay. Did you all enjoy this? Let me know your biggest takeaway. I'm curious to know. Also, if you have any questions, put them in the Q&A box. And I'm going to answer a couple of questions. So if you have any questions, put it in the question box. Okay. Thank you for the reminders. You are welcome. I need this list in Facebook group, please. Yes, I can put this in the Facebook group. I loved it, Audria. Yay. Cool bean. This was great. Cool. So y'all like this style of content. Pay your debt and people will pay you. Yes. 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 14 and 15. Dope. Save money, make investments. My biggest takeaway is to save 10K. Yes, yes. Treating myself to first class ticket. Investing in myself. This was awesome. Love this. Yes, yes, yes. I love number 12, which is pay for your friends' food when going out to eat. Yes, Pam, I know you know that one. Better be running if you want to catch the train. Absolutely. Love it. Pay off debt. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for sharing that. So let's get into the question. The amount of time you were broke versus paid. Yes. Biggest takeaway, pay for something for someone else. Yes. All right. So recommendation book for a book to add to my collection this year. Tell me a little bit about what you do, because I have over 500 books in my Audible. So I read a ton of books. So I would need a little bit more insight to what kind of book, because I don't want to recommend random books that don't have nothing to do with nothing. Let's see. It was great. Takeaways, sustain your next level. Don't just get there and not know what to do with it. Absolutely. Richmond gang. What's up, Claude? What's up? Yes. So if you all have any questions, use the Q&A box. If not, we can call it a day, because I have been on this live stream for quite some time. But if you all want to learn how to work with me, you can click the link in my bio, grab an UnCloned marketing system. They go off sale on February 18th. And y'all already know, if I say something go off sale, it goes off sale. I'm not playing with y'all. The systems are at a very inexpensive rate. You can get in where you need to fit in. Okay. All right. when your Amex credit limit was increased, did you apply for it or was it done automatically? So I've been on both sides. With the blue one, I never requested an increase, and I just got an email one day that said, hey, you've gotten a credit limit increase. You're now at, XYZ dollar amount. And then for this card, let me show you my new card. I said I was going to do a whole live stream on my credit cards. Like what's in my wallet. Offers and launch system. Absolutely. I love your background. Need that for my photos. Yes, I use, what do you call it? This is like backdrop paper. In the Facebook group, if you purchase a system, I go over exactly what I purchased. Let's see. One more time. My apologies. I'm writing them all down. Recap really quick. The 15 things how to accept your next level or make your new level normal. Number 1 is buy a first class ticket. Number 2, fix your credit. Number 3, establish business credit. Number 4, vacation for a week or more. Number 5, pay for something expensive in full. Number 6, pay off some debt. Number 7, pay off something for someone. Number 8, buy VIP tickets. Number 9, pay people's rates. 10, purchase exclusive items. Number 11, pay for access to premium membership, communities, and clubs. Number 12, pay for your friends' food when going out to eat. Number 13, gift your friends expensive gifts. Number 14, save money. And number 14 is save money. Number 15 is make investments. Okay? Make investments. So let me go over some of these questions here. What's your favorite book you ever read besides yours? I have yours already, and it's dope as goddamn. I dropped all these cards. Hold on, y'all. My bad. My bad. I dropped this card. My bad. Give me 1 second. Okay. Woo. What's your favorite book you ever read besides yours? The Code of the Extraordinary Mind. Absolutely love that book. Love that book. The Code of the Extraordinary Mind and Who's in Your Room. Those are like my favorite books. Like love. The Code of the Extraordinary Mind, Who's in Your Room, Rejection Proof is a really good one too. So yeah, those are the ones that I like absolutely love. Will you share the name of your editor? You shared it before and I cannot find it. I thought it was April. Which editor? And we share our editors in Publishing Like a Pro. I do work with April Beverly and her team, which is the word stylist. And they write all my copy. Like if you see an email or something, for the most part, they write our sales emails, product descriptions, things like that. But if you want to know like book editors and all of that stuff, we disclose that in Publishing Like a Pro. If you all want to join Publishing Like a Pro, you can head over to publishinglikeapro.com. All right. Do we have any more questions? Any more questions? Have you gone through the 14 steps to accept your next level in life already? Absolutely. That's how I know to tell you. That's how I know how to tell you. Okay. That's how I know how to tell you. I'm on my 3rd first class ticket now. I have fixed my credit. I have established business credit. I have went on a week-long vacation. One of my upcoming vacations, we're doing like, I want to say 8 or 9 days in Vegas for July, my birthday. Let me see. Pay for something expensive. That was my truck. Pay off some debt. I paid off a lot of debt. Pay for something for someone else. I do that shit all the time. Buy VIP tickets. I only go VIP. Pay people's rates. I do that all the time. Let's see. Purchase exclusive items. I do that all the time. Pay for access to premium membership communities and clubs. I do that all the time. Pay for your friends' food. For the most part, we be fighting about who's going to pay for the food, but I do that all the time. Gift your friends expensive gifts. I do that. Save money. Doing it now, and I'm making investments. So I have done everything on the list. Okay. July birthday. Please tell me you're Leo. My birthday is July 20th. I am a Cancer. I have a friend since high school, but are we two totally different levels? How can you let them go without seeming like a bitch? I love her, but she can't go in the same rooms I'm in now. Let me also say, I'll go over the list one more time. I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to slow it down. Number 1, buy a first class ticket. Number 2, fix your credit. Number 3, establish business credit. Number 4, vacation for a week or more. Number 5, pay for something expensive in full. Number 6, pay off some debt. Number 7, pay off something for someone else. Number 8, buy VIP tickets. Number 9, pay people's rate, meaning if you see somebody's coach program course or something at whatever price, just pay for it. Number 10, purchase exclusive items. Number 11, pay for access to premium memberships, communities, and clubs. Number 12, pay for your friends' food when going out to eat. Number 13, gift your friends expensive gifts. And number 14, save money. Number 15, make investments. Those are the 15 things you can do to accept your next level or maintain, or to make your current level normal. How to normalize this new thing. Okay. Let's see. Answer that question. I have Publishing Like a Pro. What is April's last name? April Beverly. April Beverly is that particular person, but there's another editor. If you're in Publishing Like a Pro, I can't remember which video it is, but I think it's in our the welcome video where we talk about developing your publishing team. There's 2 editors that I go over. Like, just ask the question in the group and I can recommend who these people are. I don't want to disclose it here, obviously, because people haven't paid for Publishing Like a Pro. Let's see. How did you establish business credit? That's a whole nother live stream. So I'll have to get into that another time. July birthday, please tell me your Leo. Okay, I just talked about that. My birthday is July 20th. Okay, cool. Just answered that question. Let's see. Last thing. What were the book titles? The book titles was The Code of the Extraordinary Mind, Rejection Proof, and Rejection Proof, The Code of the Extraordinary Mind, and Who's in Your Room. This will be saved, hopefully. If this, hopefully this will be saved, so you'll be able to go back and watch the replay and catch the list. Because some people been on here the whole time, and I don't want to keep repeating the list. So if you catch the replay, you'll be able to go through the whole list. All right. Let's see. Can you create package on tips for each step for us to purchase? Can you create a package on tips for each step for us to purchase? I'm trying to see how I would do that. Like, you would want to know how to do these things on the list, like to practice these things. Let me know what you mean. Because I'm saying what to do, but do you want to be able to be in a community and ask these questions and be able to kind of work through these things? Because this is just a random list that I put together that I had to either struggle with or deal with that let me know that, quote unquote, I'm on another level, if that makes sense. Like a level up bucket list. Oh, that's dope. How you said each step is a whole nother life. Oh, the business credit. I get what you're saying. Certain steps take way longer. Can I put that into a class? That's something to think about. Because one thing I do want to do is I do want to do a lifestyle type of community, but I don't know what you all really want to know. Would y'all want me to focus on some of these things? What would you want to know exactly? Because you know me, I can come up with a business offer in a minute. But I wouldn't consider myself a life coach or nothing like that. But I do like giving life advice. Because I feel like I'm living my life. I'm developing my life. And one thing I don't want to do is be living my life and then I do some fucked up shit and then I'll be like, well, I thought you said you was a such and such. And I don't even want that pressure. So I kind of stay away from shit like that. Because I want the freedom to fuck up. Because I don't have a perfect life. I do not try to pretend like I'm perfect. None of that shit. I don't think I'm on a high horse. I don't think I'm better than others. Like, I'm just a girl who figured this shit out and sharing it along the way. That's what's true. So, because look, soon as you say you a preacher or a life coach or any fucking thing to do with perfect, people are instantly going to be like, oh, you said a cuss word. Oh, you said this. Oh. Get out my face with that shit. Like, I need the freedom to fuck up. Just keep it at 100 with you. Let's see. Start a community from your book. Are you ready for the yes? That's still kind of business related. I've seen you at a conference before you go very in detail about how you execute things. So I think if you just give the advice on how to begin the execution for those, we want that. Okay. I will do maybe a beta just to kind of see how that goes. I think you're awesome. Thanks for all your encouragement and wisdom. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's why I'm rocking with you. I'm just saying, look, I need to be able to mess up sometime, okay? How can I access the Facebook group? I already bought both the launch and offer system. If you're not getting the email, submit a support ticket at unclonesupport.com and we got you, okay? So if you already purchased a system and you're not able to access the Facebook group, submit a support ticket and we got you. So you can submit a support ticket at unclonesupport.com. If you all are interested in working with me, I highly recommend you get one of our UnCloned marketing systems. We have a whole hour and 40-minute video where I break down each system, why you would need each system. But to keep it brief, the offer system is about helping you develop your offers, your product suites, and knowing how to learning how to test your product ideas and develop your product suites and develop uncloned offers. That's what the uncloned offer system is about. So if you need some help with what to sell or how to make what you sell better, or you want to be able to expand your product suite, then the uncloned offer system is for you. If you want to learn how to launch, hey girl, you be killing them launches, show me your way, girl. If you want to learn how to launch like a pro, how I've been able to successfully launch, and I will also teach you about my failed launches so you can avoid some of the shit that I've done, then the launch system would be that. It's also based on my book. Give me 1 second. Oh, shit. Where's my book at? I just had it. My UnCloned marketing book. I don't know. I just had it. What the fuck? Anyway, my UnCloned marketing book, wherever it is, it's so if you read UnCloned marketing, you love that, you would love the launch system because we go into how to actually do your launch. And it come with this planner. You get the launch planner. It's over 400 pages. We go over all of the things you need to know. So your launch, your offer, your launch styles, your launch details, your content plan, how to develop your launch team, how to create your assets for your launch, we go over a whole bunch of shit. So boom, shakalaka. But each system comes with a planner and a course. And offers and launch comes with a community. So you get access to a Facebook group. We also got some bonus trainings coming up that's fire. Tomorrow, we're doing the On Brand 101. So if you want to know how, we create custom products and stuff like that, how to brand, how to make sure everything you create is on brand, then you definitely want to come to that class tomorrow because it's free when you buy an UnCloned marketing system. So that's the launch. Content is about content, self-explanatory. We teach you how to create content that sell. And then opportunity hours about closing deals. How you create opportunities all the time for your company to be able to go out and close deals, create opportunities, and identify opportunity in the marketplace. So those are the 4 UnCloned marketing systems. They're currently on sale. They go off sale on February 18th. So if you want in, now's the time. You can head over to the link in my bio, or you can head over to audriarichmond.shop. Okay. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. Love your wedding ring. Oh, thank you. It's a Takori. Love is my dream wedding ring. When my husband and I first got married, I had a fake ring. And that ring, I did a whole story on it, but when my husband purchased this ring for me, he went straight to my dream ring. So this is a Takori ring, wedding ring. Get in while you can and check off number 11. I love that. Get in where you can and check off number 11. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, shit. shit. What was number 11? Let me see what number 11 was. Pay for exit. That was funny. I love it. Oh, God. What time is class tomorrow? It's at 7. And if you can't attend, there will be a replay. Okay? Oh, that was funny. So anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in to this live stream. Make sure you catch the replay. This is definitely one of my most fire lives. Like, this shit is going to go down in history as the best of the best. It's the best. So make sure y'all tell someone as soon as this shit hit the feed. Make sure y'all tag some folks. I pray to God this shit safe. Yeah. So let me get my pose together for the thumbnail. Anyway, thank y'all so much for the badges. Thank you for the support. If you purchase the UnCloned Marketing System, see you in the Facebook group. And until next time, y'all, let's go build an UnCloned brand and live our UnCloned life. Peace out, y'all.